are the top 10 natural disasters in 2021. Natural disasters are major adverse events caused by our planet's natural forces. These disasters are categorized into three: geological disasters like avalanches, landslides, earthquakes, sinkholes, and volcanic eruptions; meteorological like cyclonic storms, blizzards, cold and heat waves, drought, hailstorms, and tornadoes; and hydrological disasters like floods, tsunamis, and limnic eruptions. Overall, 2021's record for weather disasters is the third costliest in history, with a staggering $343 billion in damages. These disasters not only cause property damage, but severe weather conditions also mean death to both animals and humans. Here, we compiled the top 10 deadliest natural disasters of 2021. Number 10. La Palma Volcano Eruption. The Cumbre Vieja volcano started erupting on September 19th and ended on December 13th, making it the volcano's longest known eruption on record to date. The eruption caused the evacuation of around 7,000 people while emitting lava flows covering over 1,000 hectares of land and water. The eruption is the most damaging volcanic activity on La Palma, destroying more than 3,000 buildings, cutting coastal highways, and forming a new peninsula. The government of the Canary Islands reported total damage accounting to almost $1 billion. Number 9. Hurricane Ida. Hurricane Ida is the fifth strongest hurricane ever recorded to hit the U.S., packing sustained winds of 150 miles per hour, which left about 1 million people without electricity in the state of Louisiana. It made landfall as a Category 4 storm on Louisiana's Port Fourchon on August 29th and has brought a catastrophic winds, heavy rainfall, tornadoes, flash, and urban flooding, plus life-threatening storm surges along the coast of Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. The hurricane destroyed 75% of the houses in the state's Lafourche Parish, displacing 14,000 residents and causing at least $75.25 billion in damages. The worst of all this, the hurricane took the lives of at least 115 people, both in the USA and Venezuela. Number 8. Cyclone Palcate. Cyclone Palcate made landfall in the Indian coastal state of Gujarat on May 17th, packing sustained winds of 125 miles per hour with gusts up to 145 miles per hour, making it the fifth strongest storm observed in the Arabian Sea since 1998. It pushed destructive storm surges of water onto the Indian coast, with recorded 3 to 10 meters in height in some areas. More than 150,000 people in Gujarat evacuated in anticipation of the cyclone's arrival. Palcate's onslaught destroyed hundreds of homes, caused power outages and traffic jams around the state. Before making landfall, the storm had already killed 6 people and added at least 109 others after hitting the ground. However, exactly a week after the devastation, a total of 86 bodies were recovered from the Arabian Sea, including 70 from 2 vessels that sank near Bombay High Fields, making the total death toll to at least 200. Number 7. Flash floods in India and Nepal. Torrential rain fell across Nepal and the Indian states of Kerala and Uttarakhand during the week of October 18th, bringing with it significant flooding and landslides. A low-pressure system that formed over northern India brought moisture from the Bay of Bengal and caused heavy rainfall over western Nepal. The death toll from Nepal accounted for 104 people, 36 of which were reported from the Elam district alone. About 70 people died from the northern Indian state of Uttarakhand, and overall, the flash flood killed 201 people. Number 6. Cyclone Seraja. On April 4th, Cyclone Seraja formed over the Sabu Sea between the southern islands of Indonesia and Timor-Leste, northwest of the Australian city of Darwin. Seraja made landfall on the coastline of Western Australia as a Category 3 severe tropical cyclone, bringing heavy rains and hurricane-force wind gusts of 110 miles per hour. Landslides and flash floods damaged more than 20,000 houses while also destroying bridges and roads in the process. A massive rockslide struck a village in Adonara Island, Indonesia that claimed the lives of 55 people, of which 15 were children. As of May 2021, it is estimated that at least 272 people were killed by the storm, with 183 deaths from Indonesia, 42 in East Timor, and 1 in Australia. The storm is estimated to have caused over $490 million in damages, having Indonesia as the most severely hit. Number 5. Floods in Europe. In July 2021, European countries suffered from severe floods caused by days of heavy rainfall, resulting in deaths and widespread damage. The flash floods started in the United Kingdom, which affected several river basins across countries like Austria, Belgium, Croatia, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, and Switzerland. On July 14th, Western Germany was battered by heavy rain, resulting in historic flooding and damage, killing 196 people and injuring 749 others. Neighboring countries like Belgium saw 43 lives lost, 2 in Romania, 1 in Italy, and 1 in Australia. The floods are estimated to have cost up to $3 billion in insured losses, with the total damage cost at a minimum of $11.8 billion. Number 4. Floods, landslides in China. Typhoon Info was the second wettest tropical cyclone ever recorded in China, which brought a record amount of rainfall in July 2021. The combined effects of the typhoon's airflow had an area of high pressure in the Pacific generated heavy rain that caused devastating floods around 1,000 kilometers inland in the Henan province. Xinjiang, a city in the province, saw a record 26 centimeters of rain in just 2 hours that caused the bank of the River Wei to burst. At least 302 people were killed in the province of Henan, which suffered massive record flooding that displaced over 1 million people. Hundreds of thousands lost their house in torrential rains that caused an estimated $17.6 billion in damages. Number 3. Super Typhoon Ray in the Philippines. Typhoon Ray, locally known in the Philippines as Typhoon Odette, was a powerful, catastrophic tropical cyclone that packed winds of about 120 miles per hour. When the strong winds and heavy rainfall battered over eastern Samar, causing flash floods, over 100,000 people were moved to higher grounds. The widespread damage throughout the southern Philippines accounted for 1.4 million houses destroyed, displacing 198,652 people and a death toll of at least 409. And as of February 7, 2022, the combined total damages amounted to $1.02 billion. Number 2, a heat wave in the western North America. A heat wave affected much of western North America through late June through mid-July of 2021. The record-breaking heat wave caused the temperature to skyrocket to 53 degrees Celsius, with the peak recorded at Death Valley, California. The death toll exceeded 1,400 people, with at least 808 estimated from Western Canada, 569 from British Columbia, 66 from Alberta, and at least 116 in Oregon, at least 112 in Washington, and 1 death in Idaho. The National Oceanic and Administrative Administration estimated the heat wave caused at least $8.9 billion in damages. Number 1, the earthquake in Haiti. Dubbed as the deadliest earthquake and deadliest natural disaster of 2021, the 7.2 magnitude earthquake struck the Tiburon Peninsula in the Caribbean nation of Haiti on August 14th. It had 10-kilometer hypocenter near the Petit Tour de Nepes and approximately 150 kilometers west of the capital, Port-au-Prince. As of September 1st, at least 2,248 people were confirmed killed and more than 12,200 are injured. The earthquake left some 137,500 buildings either damaged or destroyed. The economic loss from this earthquake is estimated at over $1.5 billion in damages, and that's over 10% of the country's economy. That's all for now. Thanks for watching. If you want to catch more, be sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss future updates. Have a good one.